Hello guys, very good morning. I Shraddha Gajjar and today I am going to teach you about the juvenile delinquency as well as the crime. First we will see the juvenile delinquency in social problems. First we will see the introduction of the juvenile delinquency. Juvenile delinquents are simply underage criminals. They are the underage criminals constitute crimes when committed by the adults. Okay, or the age of the delinquent, that is the 7 to 18 years, which is prescribed by the law of the government. So this is all about the juvenile delinquents. Now the definition. The definition of juvenile delinquency, that is the given by the Reckless in 1956, the term juvenile delinquency, which applies the violation of the criminal code and pursues certain pattern of behavior which is disapproved by the society for the children and young adolescents. So what is the meaning? Juvenile delinquency is the violation of criminal code or criminal activity, and they pursue the certain behavior which is disapproved by the society. Second definition, that is the habitual committing of criminal act or offense. They are doing habitually committing act, criminal act or offense by the young person under the age of 7 to 8 years, or these criminals are called as the delinquents. Now we will see the nature of the juvenile delinquents. First one is a much higher among the boys than the girls. Okay, we found this type of the nature more in boys than the girls. Second one is the highest during the early adolescence, mostly at the age of the 12 to 16 years. This is the peak age where criminal activity will occur. They found in more an urban area than the rural area. Also, children living with the parents and guardians are found to be more involved in the juvenile crimes because some parents and guardians are the protecting their children. Next one is a low educational background and poor economic background. Illiteracy as well as the poor economic condition leads to crime or criminal activity for the money. Next one is a not many delinquents are committed in groups. It is not possible, or it is not says that all delinquents are in the group or this is the group activity, but some are alone. Which are the causes of the juvenile delinquency? First one is a greediness, then the abusement, then the neglected by the society, family or the other person, then the boredom, they are doing and indulge in the adventurous activity, then the poverty due to the less economic loss of economical condition or some illiteracy. These are the causes. Then the drug, then the mental illness due to the peer pressure. So these are the causes of the juvenile delinquency. Now the steps in juvenile delinquency process. First one is a crime committed. If the crime will committed by a person, it is a delinquent act. It can be a crime that adult would be charged with the burglary or assault. Or second one, it is a crime that only minors receive. Example, smoking and underage drinking. So these are the crime. Now second step, that is the arrest. What is the arrest? They taken into the custody by the police officer. Then they read Miranda rights. These are the rights for the juvenile delinquents. Then it cannot be held in the same room with arrested adult. We cannot put this juvenile delinquent with the adult person, or we cannot put into the jail. Now, which are the preventive programs for the juvenile delinquency? First one is a general improvement in the institutional structure of the society. or for example in family, in neighborhood, or in school. Okay, then the raising the income level of poor families, so they will not indulge in such type of activity. Then providing job opportunity to the parents, then establishing schools, so they will enter into the school and do some work or study. Then improving job conditions, then providing recreational facility in neighborhoods, improving marital relationship through the family counseling service, imparting moral and social education to the society. So these are the preventive programs or preventive measures, so we can stop the juvenile delinquents. Now second topic is crime. First we will see the definition of crime, which is given by the Tappan, has defined the crime as intentional act or omission in violation of criminal law which is committed without defense or justification. Okay, what is crime? It is intentionally act and omission in the violation of criminal law which is committed without any defense or without any justification. Now, second definition, that is the Thorsten Selin has described, that is the violation of conduct norms of the normative groups. Okay, there will be the violation of the conduct norms which is given by the government. Third definition, that is the Morer had given, it is a simple definition. It is as an antisocial act. Okay, so these are the definition of the crime. Now we will see the characteristic of the crime. First one, that is the legally forbidden. Okay, it is an intentional act. Then it is harmful to the society. Then it is a criminal. It has a criminal objectives. Then last one is some penalty is prescribed for it. So these are the characteristic of the crime. Now we will see the causes of the crime. It has two causes. First one is a psychological causes and second one is a sociological causes. Which are the sociological causes? That is the bad company or peer pressure, then the ignorance by the society or family members or any neighbors, then the linguistic, then the sectarian, overpopulation, broken home, irritant person or irritant parents, then the deprivation. So these are the sociological causes which are the trigger the crime to the person. Now, which are the psychological causes? First one is a psychotic condition or mental condition, then the enraged, revenge, then the drug addiction due to media, they are watching the television and they are acting like the criminals. So these are the causes of the crime. Now, the confinement of correction of the criminals. Two methods are mainly used in our society in punishing or treating the criminals. In India, first one is a imprisonment and second one is a release on the probation. Now, in prisons, the condition in Indian jails were horrible up to 1919 to 20. It was after recommendation in 1919-20 Indian jails. Before the 1919, there were a horrible condition in the jails, but after the recommendation, there will be some changes are done by the reform committee. Now, which are the changes? Like the classification, segregation of the prisoners, then imparting education, doing recreational activity, assigning some productive work, and opportunity for maintaining contact with the family and society. So these are the condition which is changed. So these activity in central jail, district jails and sub jails. Now second one is a probation. Probation is alternative to a prison. Okay, it is a suspension of sentence of an offender by the court and releasing him on a certain condition to live in the community with or without the supervision of a probation officer. Means what? In probation, person is relieved or they will be allowed to go at home without any supervision of the probation officer in the community. This system was introduced in the India in 1958 by the passing the Central Probation Act. Through the section 562 in 1898, IPC permitted release of an offender on probation, but it applied only to juvenile delinquents and first offenders. Okay, so juvenile delinquents are allowed to go as on the probation. Now the crime prevention, in that the crime prevention begins in the high chair and not the electric chair. Okay, from the upper level we can prevent the crime. Strategies include in that the education. Okay, we have to impart the education to the public and to the society for the stop crime. Then the treatment or rehabilitation to the delinquents or criminals. Then the diversion, or we can give the recreational activity to the criminals. Then rehabilitations. Then deterrence through the law enforcement and the security. Then the collaboration between the individual, group and institutions. So these are the strategies for the crime preventions. So these are the both topic, that is the juvenile delinquency and the crime. Both are very important. If you have any query, you can ask me or you can comment me in the comment box. So this is all about the juvenile delinquency and crime. Thank you. Hello guys, I have made video for you. This is the educational video. If you like my video, then please subscribe my channel and like the video. Thank you.